Area high school football is on the air every week, EagleFMRadio.com and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, Eagle 102 Sports.
Bobcats football on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark from Chris Grody here at the all-new Wright City High School for Week 3 action, and what a facility this is. They moved across the area, and boy, a lot of room for growth here, and what a magnificent campus this is.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. At least it was when I was walking in. And
yeah, okay, all right. But you got the school right as you come in the parking lot. All new, beautiful buildings. Then you go down into the whole ship. It's a field turf here. The beautiful rock enclosure on the far side. The Bowling Green bleachers are actually here in front of the press box. Right. So the visiting bleachers here in the press box, the home bleachers closer to the parking lot, and then you go about 500 yards or so back behind us, and you've got a great ball complex. I believe it's turf baseball, softball diamonds back there, and they were having a softball game as I came up tonight to the new Wright City.
Yeah, they certainly have done a great job. The stadium seating, like you've already said, it is absolutely a beautiful facility. You walk down into the field
into the bowl.
Yeah, it's a really we said this when we got here. Somebody needs to take some notes because there is some pretty cool football facilities that Bowling Green travels to and plays at, and it would be neat to have a facility that people come to and go,
wow. Yeah. Absolutely. We've got some business in the region that could be a corporate partner for the Bowling Green R1 school district. That's for sure. So let's start getting those thinking caps on. Also, I wanted to thank the Mama Cats. They had their golf tournament last week, and I happened to be on the champions of B-Flight.
Huh.
Second best score.
B-Flight.
Of the tournament.
So that means you were the top.
Overall winner was in A-Flight, so they got the big prize, and we got.
So it's not like gold jacket and green jacket.
We may have gotten pewter. I don't know. A great golfer, that's for sure. Everyone on the team contributed, but there was definitely an all-star amongst us from Monroe City. So we won a putt that was probably over 25 feet. So we all made contributions.
Like intentionally made it?
Well, she was putting.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she meant to.
Meanings,
Yeah, I saw it. I saw this morning at my breakfast table for a little bit. I didn't work today, but I went to the breakfast table and I sat down, and Ryan Bailey came in, and he had on a T-shirt that said "The world's okayest golfer."
Well, there you go.
I think for you, Mark, that might be a new goal for you, is to knock Ryan off of his
I'm going to go
okayest pedestal and take over.
I'm gonna golf again on Thursday next week. So in 6 days, me and some of the guys I grew up with, we all have some. I think the closest we've gotten to this area, we played Bear Creek in Wentzville.
Okay.
We're going to play Missouri Bluffs, which I hear is just as hilly as.
Is he just?
Well, I'm a lefty, so he stays as far away from me as possible.
So there's all kinds of problems with you. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Yeah. So, I'm gripping it and ripping it. But we were able to overcome as a team my performance and win B-Flight. And thanks to the Mama Cats, and hopefully they made a year or two until the next tournament.
Yeah, they do a good job. They certainly take care of the football team. And I probably should say good job, April, for her contribution to your team.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we've to do good enough that it was a best ball. So
okay,
we used a couple of mine. I'll say that. When I found the fairway, we tended to use it. So our annual golf tournament. We've got the Bobcats and the Wright City Wildcats coming up. Week 3 action. We got a lot to talk about when we start the pregame for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust,
and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Pro.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Mark front of Chris Grody, and Wright City, the opponent, also a 1-1 record after beating Winfield. It was 14-8 last week. Wright City is they have some subtractions to their lineup. Their QB1, their normal starter, is out tonight, and then his backup, who is had both touchdowns last week, a rushing touchdown and a return touchdown, Benji Rodriguez. He was not going to have QB1. You work all week with QB2. And then that day, he gets injured. So they are definitely in a way tonight. And Coach Rickard was he's always positive. I've enjoyed every count that's going to come from tonight.
Yeah, I mean you can't almost can't catch a break, right? It's like, oh, we got an injury. Okay, well that happens. We can make adjustments for that, and then gym class or for that to happen.
Game day, oh man, it's a tough break for sure. But I think Wright City, they're I think pumped to be here at home at this new facility. So that's it's always a boost for them.
Tom Brady's career started right after an injury, so maybe we'll see a Tom Brady tonight. Yeah, Kurt Warner, that's another good one. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see one of those. The
rise of Caden McCurdy.
Sure, maybe. Let's go, Caden.
Here tonight against Bowling Green. Bowling Green, just talking to Coach Cody Spiegel, he said we need to get back on a roll again. They need to get back to playing Bobcat football.
Yeah, they certainly need. Literally, the difference in the football game was the big plays, right? And if we can stop those big plays. And, yes, big plays are all part of football. I get that. Offensive side of the ball, so, hopefully we'll see tonight they'll get a break, or they'll get some I don't know, they don't need to change the offense, I don't think, but they just need to get something working for them that will not necessarily make them one-dimensional. Well,
they need to be ready the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't have the energy. They used to do the battle royale there, the matchups, the scrums, whatever you want to call them, just to get everyone, the blood pumping and get in that mindset. And we just don't see that. There's a lot of standing around, sloppy routes being run by the receiving corps, and it's just a little lackadaisical, and they need to pump that up, get ready for
coming off of a loss this last week. That's not going to really help motivation and get them motivated. They're not 0-2, but coming in here a little down in the motivation, or I guess that could work both ways, though, right, Mark? I mean, they may come in here and be like, hey, we got to do something different, and let's do it now. So we'll see what happens.
And I guess this is a little bit of history tonight. This is the first conference game, the first DMO conference game at this American Heartland Stadium. So should be fun. Bowling Green 1-1, Wright City 1-1. We'll check our keys to the game for you in just a couple minutes on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicky Candwalder Real Estate.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating. Brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters. If you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. The gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, we kind of mentioned got to be ready at kickoff for this ball game. That's one big key, but Bowling Green's tackling has to be better on the defensive side of the ball. They were shredded last week by the run game for Palmyra, and that really opened up the passing game for the Panthers as well.
Well, and shredded on plays that really should have been tackles. Like Bowling Green was really big hit. Get down, break down, keep your head up, make a good tackle, and make a play for as least amount of yards you can give up.
Yeah, and it was that little we adjusted to it finally late third quarter, fourth quarter, but just that, sure what you would call it, because there was a little bit of misdirection in it, but it was open all night until late in the ball game for the Panthers. That's got to be corrected.
And Bowling Green's played typical for Palmyra: motion left, run left, motion left, off misdirection, back left, but. You're 100% right there. Their ability to break off some big runs really opened the pass, which led to some big plays too. So if Bowling Green can tackle tonight and stay in the vicinity of the ball and hold the carrier to as few yards as possible, of course, that's a win. I sound like John Madden a little bit here, just kind of pretty obvious stuff. But, yeah, they're going to have to do that. And on the offensive side of the ball, Bowling Green's going to have to find a way to get their receiving core involved. We saw a couple touchdowns to Oliver Niemeyer this year already on that backside tight end position, but that's going to open up the pass play. I like the veer. I like how quick the ball is snapped. I like can't run the ball in between the tackles, all season long and be successful. They're going to have to really spread out and then not be one-dimensional.
And, I was thinking about, the heat being a factor. I mean, it was mid-90s today. It was hot when we got here. But I think where we're at and how we're sitting, I don't think the sun or the heat's going to be much of a factor in this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It was warm when I left Bowling Green to get here today. But walking across the parking lot, it really wasn't that bad. And then getting down here to walk around the field, there really wasn't a lot of heat.
I think being down in the bowl actually does help disperse that a little bit.
Yep, I agree with you.
So, and not really a factor, but we went through our keys to the game. The Bobcats have taken their sideline. I think they're getting ready for the national anthem on the other side. We'll take a break. We've got starting lineups just around the corner on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy.
In Clarksville, it's a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets. Visit nestinbb.com.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws. Weed eat for
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing a available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley.
The Eagle 102 sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Kind of a neat thing for Wright City. They call it the catwalk from the locker room down the stairs, and then they've got an inflatable Cats here at their new facility. Their offensive starters look like this in the backfield. The halfback will be a senior, number 3, Quinn Schnarr. The quarterback is the sophomore, number 28, Caden McCurdy. And that'll be your backfield. Your receiving core, the tight end, is a sophomore, number 15, Jonathan Cole. The receivers, senior, number 11, Nathan Turner, Jan Schulte. And then the offensive line for the Wildcats, a senior at right tackle, number 55, Kristen Ewell. Right guard, number 56, a junior, Brody Buttry. The center is a senior, number 69, Omar Ganaum. Left guard is a senior, number 72, Quincy Rice, and the left tackle is a senior, number 74, Aiden Dial. Senior, number 65, Trenton Wilson on the D-line. Senior, number 59, Landon Grody. He's an insert into the lineup. And number 52 is senior, Jackson Perkins. Senior, number 3, Oliver Niemeyer at linebacker. And then the defensive deep for Bowling Green. I got stuck.
Back.
Yeah, the backs. Sorry. Euro Mason Murray. So there's your defensive starters for Bowling Green as they get ready for the national anthem. We'll take a break. Football just about 7 minutes away here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Everyone needs help with summer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area team, so stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
America's Heartland Stadium, American Heartland, is it food products, produce? They're based out of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're torn.
Ooh.
And they have a plant here in Warren County and put $2 million into this facility. So thanks to them for helping out, making this beautiful new field at the beautiful new Wright City High School campus.
Did you notice the lights during the the Wildcats, as they came out, did you notice the stadium lights, what they were doing?
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they had them kind of flickering and shining.
Okay, cool.
And, yeah, it was kind of neat. Of course, you're old enough that you couldn't do that with old football lights.
Yeah, it would take 25 minutes to turn back on. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's neat. This is a really cool facility.
And I think it's going to improve even more. For the visiting fans right now, you got some porta potties and a long walk to the concession stand, so I think that'll improve in time. I think 2-3 years, this will probably be one of the tops in the state.
I think like some waitresses or some peanut guys, peanuts, get your peanuts. You could.
Are you wanting actual?
I'm just. It's an option. I'm just saying.
I guess we could do that. Yeah.
I'm just. It could be an option. I don't really want peanuts. It
something
could be
for the freshmen to do. Popcorn,
Mountain Dew, whatever.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Yeah.
Something, nachos. You wouldn't do nachos from a vendor.
Yeah, throwing the cheese would probably be too much. Yeah. You're probably right.
And then they've got a upper deck to this. It's outdoor here in the press box. So,
captains for tonight, Mark, are Chase Buffington, Oliver Niemeyer, Jakari Clark, and is it Tyron Oberhaus? It is.
It is, yeah.
For Bowling Green, let me look at the numbers on.
I see a 74.
I do see that.
That's
fella.
Aiden Dial. Also, number 3, Quinn Schnarr. Those are the only two I was able to pick out before they turned sideways.
Bobcats won the toss and will receive the ball. They will be going left to right for us.
They shake hands and head back to their sidelines, and we'll get this game kicked off.
Yeah, just two. It's a big kid, no doubt, yeah. It doesn't.
Your sideline, which I guess would be the far side from the school, and there's your lighting effects again from high above here from the light standard. So
I think I'm gonna do that in my house.
When are we going to get our first ribbon scoreboard?
For like a Ring of Fame or something?
Well, no, like they have in all the stadiums that wrap all the way around. They have the graphics that'll.
Sure.
It's just
you can broadcast all the scores that way, and you and I are up to date.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice.
Where are you going to put it?
You could put it right on the front of that far.
Right behind all the kids?
Yeah, well, yeah, you could put it on the fronts of the grandstands because they're both lifted.
They are. That's true.
Yeah.
Might work.
So Wright City will kick off from their own 40-yard line.
You talked about enthusiasm and energy, and there's really nothing from either sideline here. They're just kind of all standing there like, okay, it's game time.
And the fans are sitting on their hands a little bit. I think we had one Let's Go Bobcats before.
Was it Matt? It was probably Matt.
It was Matt.
Yeah, no doubt.
12 minutes are on the clock. They're waiting on 7 o'clock to hit. It hit. Long huddle for an opening kickoff. And they'll onside
kick it out of the huddle.
And I think Wright City has it. They do. So an onside kick to start the game, and Wright City will start from the 50-yard line.
And there's some energy for you.
Yeah.
Just like that. Pretty neat
They'll
play.
actually start from the Bowling Green 49.
They were in a huddle at the 35, 40-yard line. They broke out of that huddle just in a hurry and kicked the ball short real quick and jumped on it. Bowling Green didn't even really know what happened until it was too late.
Mm-hmm. So the Wildcats, and with the injuries or subtractions they had to their lineup this week, that was probably a big thing for them to have a hot start. Now they've got the ball to start the game, and they go with a run to the near side. Sidestepping a man is number 7, Kavion Schulte. He looked pretty quick in the pregame warm-ups, and he has the first carry of this ball game for about 4 yards.
Yeah, really, probably ran 20, though.
Oliver Niemeyer on the stop.
Wildcats were in shotgun formation, and Shearer was that far wide. Schulte was that top wide receiver, came across on a sweep almost and got the ball and gained, like you said, 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards.
McCurdy in a shotgun. This time they put T.J. Hamill in motion and take it to the near side.
Ball.
Ball's out, and Bowling Green picks it up.
Gary Welch
picked it up after they stuck him, and someone lost a hat in the mix as well.
I didn't see
Nathan Turner. I didn't see who got the stick, but we saw Welch pick it up and ran for about 8 yards. So the onside kick doesn't hurt Bowling Green, and they'll take over on the turnover in Wright City territory at the 42-yard line.
No, to come from the Bowling Green defensive back area, came up, whichever back it was, and made a good tackle. Just, good form, head down, hit the ball, pops out at contact, and it bounces right to Gary Welch, who immediately had, 2 or 3 Wildcats on him.
He's still got about 4 or 5 yards after picking that ball up. They stay on Perkins.
That is not who I have on my running back list for getting the first run.
Yeah.
7 on the play. Good play for Bowling Green. Come out in their tight formation, move a man in motion, and then run Perkins behind all of that motion and lead blockers and gain 7 yards.
2nd and 3 for the Bobcats. This time it's to Niemeyer. So they're doing a little something different here and get the first down inside the 30 to about the 27.
Oliver probably for another 6 or 7 yard gain on that from his fullback position. Just gets the ball early, and there was not really anything there to prevent him from getting decent yardage.
Clock stops to move the chains. 10:37 to go in the opening quarter. Wright City got the onside kick, turned it over a couple plays later. Roll out, Buffington slings it and incomplete. That was in and out of the hands of Niemeyer. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Oliver came from that fullback position, crashes through the line of scrimmage to the flat where Chase is out here rolling. Chase throws the ball out, and Oliver just couldn't hang on to it. Would have probably had another 4 or 5 yard gain on that play.
2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line of the Wildcats. 10:33 to go. They go back to the ground for Perkins, and not much there this time. He'll get 1, maybe 2. And it'll be 3rd down and long.
Short gain on the play. 3rd down and 8.
They said 2, but it looks like 3rd and 9. Clock running. 10:05 to go. Opening quarter. Bowling Green needs to convert this 3rd down. And wrapped up immediately. They went another odd formation. It was Dylan McMenemy handing off to Chase Buffington, and they'll lose yardage, lose 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th and 11.
Yeah, put McMenemy in at quarterback and move Chase back to the deep back, and now McMenemy is out again, and they'll run back to, looks like normal formation for them.
4th and 11, Pasley comes back in. Well, the personnel changes worked for the first few plays. It's kind of fizzled a little bit. Now you're facing 4th and 11. Roll out. Buffington in the air. Niemeyer caught and run out of bounds. It's not going to be enough for the first down. He's going to be stopped about 2 yards short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs back to Wright City.
So a gain of about 7 for Oliver.
It looked like a gain of 9 because it was 4th and 11.
Well, you're correct, yeah.
So a turnover on downs back to Wright City. We've had every sort of change of possession we can have, I think, here in the first 2 minutes.
Well, and we've seen 2 passes out of Bowling Green, too, here right away, which is not something typical for the football team.
1st and 10 for Wright City inside their own 15-yard line. The give is to the far side for number 8, TJ Hamill, and he'll get about 4 on the far side. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Chase Buffington able to make that tackle from Bowling Green, just finally got a hold of the jersey and held on. But again, kind of the same formation run as we saw earlier, the first run for them. Motion out of a wide receiver position, and then give on a sweep or a handoff to that player from the quarterback.
I actually give him 6. It's 2nd and 4. Yard markers, Wright City yellow. Put a man in motion on the far side. He'll block for the quarterback, and they'll get the first down and a little bit more Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. On the keeper by Caden McCurdy.
Caden McCurdy ran over a Bobcat on the far sideline.
And if he hadn't stepped out, he may have been able to push for a few more.
Yeah, just kept the ball, had a lead blocker in front of him, and then the Bowling Green DB got in front of him, and he just ran him over that time.
8:25 to go, first quarter. 22 on the play clock. Clock running again. Scoreless game. Wright City onside kick to win the opening possession. Then they fumbled. Bowling Green drive fizzled out inside the 20. Roll out to the far side.
It's number 7.
Yep. Breaking out for a gain of 4 or 5 is Kavion Schulte on the direct snap. So they go Wildcat. The Wildcats make sense. It'll be second down and about 7.
7, yeah, gain of about 3. Yeah, like you said, that direct snap back there to Schulte kept the ball to the top side of the field. Pretty easy gain for 3 yards. He stepped out of bounds and then came out way out here by the 50, so he's got some speed to him. Timeout.
Yeah, timeout taken. We'll take one, too, with 8:02 to go in the opening quarter. No score. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors.
Coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats after the timeout as Bowling Green breaks their huddle back onto the field. I like some of the things that Bowling Green was doing on their opening drive. It just sort of fizzled out there. Getting behind the chains on 3rd and 9 didn't help. It was a good play on 4th down. Just
a little too late.
Yep. And the quarterback will keep it. Wrapped up after gaining 1, and it'll be stopped short of the 40-yard line. They'll finally blow it dead. And on the stop that time was Mason Murray. Run by McCurdy.
Brought motion this way to our side of the field here, and then quarterback keeper to the top side. But Bowling Green did a good job to stop that down at just a 1-yard gain.
7:37 to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and 5, gain of 1 on the play. 1.5. Try to get Bowling Green to jump. Didn't happen. And they'll finally snap it, and again, it'll be a keeper on the far side. And again, not much there. Maybe a yard across the 4. So no gain on the play. 4th and 5 for the Wildcats. On their own side of the 50.
Stepped on my headset again. Sorry.
We're going to have to, tie that to you or get your wireless headset.
Get me a little Ooh, that'd be kind of fancy.
Clock running, 6:40 to go in the opening quarter. 4th and 5 for Wright City. It looks like they're going to try for it here.
Got to watch the ball here.
Yep. They put a man in motion.
Oh,
they
false
moved.
start.
Yep. 74 on the near side of the line. Aiden Dial moved, and it'll be 4th and 10 for Wright City, and most likely they'll punt.
Yeah, I think you're right. They did not try to get an offsides or an encroachment on the defense. Their left tackle looked like he just went a little.
Second series with the ball. They get the punt away, and it's a good one. Buffington has trouble with it, has to pick it up short of the 30-yard line. Still on his feet, still going backwards, and he'll be brought down at the 25. Negative yardage on the return, but just lucky to hang on to that is Chase Buffington. And Bowling Green will have to go 75 yards. They're going to score here on their second possession.
Chase just settled under that punt, and it looked like he was going to catch it clean, but it kind of, three-pointered him there through the hands. But it didn't bounce very far. He got it picked up, but was going backwards almost the whole time trying to get away from the Wildcats.
1st and 10. McMenemy back on the field. Ball the tail end of it on the 25-yard line. McMenemy hands off.
Nice.
Up the middle. Breaking through across the 35 to about the 37. That was Buffington. Bowling Green is definitely switching some things up in this offense.
I like Chase Buffington in that running back position versus the quarterback position. He can see the field a little bit better. He's a little shorter guy, but a heck of an athlete. And then he's got big guys lead blocking in front of him, so he can kind of pick and choose real small lanes to take.
Small guy, small lanes. He's got it again. And has a couple before he's pushed backwards. There is a penalty flag. It's in the area of holding. See the official call. It is a hold against the Bobcats. Down, 1st and 20.
Probably, well, it looks like they left it at the line of scrimmage, but he probably had a yard or two in that play, but obviously it won't matter because it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
5:43 to go in the first quarter. No score. This first ever EMO conference matchup on this new field, new campus, Wright City. The best thing about this is we're not in that creepy old visitors press box.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Look at this.
To the near side, and that is overthrown. Just slowing down a little bit was Jackson Henry to try and find the flat of the ball, and by the time he got his hands out in front of him, it was too late.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Bowling Green comes out. They roll McMenemy out to the right side, still going to your right. They roll him out to their right, so coming to the near side of the field, sets his feet real quick and throws it out there for Henry. Put it in a good spot, just a little in front of him, but he was wide open. It would have been a big gain for Bowling Green.
2nd and 20. They'll try and get a little bit of the yardage on the run by Niemeyer. He's pushed back. Big man. It's a Jaden Hankey.
Gain of about 3, maybe? 4.
3rd down, and that looks more like 17 than 16.
Agreed. Completely agree.
Clock running, 5:10 to go in the first.
I don't step on this when I hold it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is, I guess I should be
innovating.
quiet so I get a new headset, but it's all right.
We don't have a budget for that. And flags come out pre-snap.
Looks like a false start, and yeah, I'm going to be on Bowling Green.
So that'll negate the last run. Be 3rd and 21-22 now.
15 yards and penalties for Bowling Green so far.
3rd down and
22, pretty good. Your math's adds, dude. Your math checks
It's these new glasses, let me tell you. I eyeballed that.
I got you.
On 3rd down and forever. Pump City.
Well, there was a bit of contact there, but Henry just stopped after the contact, and then the Wright City DB kept going and almost made the interception.
Yeah, it was Laverius Green for the Wildcats, and the punt team will come on 4th and 22. So once Bowling Green got behind the sticks that time, that drive was over and done with. A couple of incompletions and almost an interception. And the punt off the end of the foot. It'll die at the 45, and that's where it'll be down by number 65, Trenton Wilson. So not a bad punt from deep in your own end, but good starting field position for Wright City for their 3rd drive here in the first quarter. Neither team has scored. 4:22 to go. In the first.
The kick was kind of an end-over-end kick, almost like a field goal.
It almost
kind of just bounced straight up and died.
The turf is very soft for turf. It has got a lot of rubber in it.
Well, it's brand new.
Yeah. To the near side, completed. Flag comes out. And, again, that helmet comes off of number 11, Nathan Turner. That's the 2nd time his helmet's come off.
So he should have to come out of the game, right?
You would think. The flag
holding
is a hold against Wright City, so they'll be at 1st and 20.
Button hook screen, or where the receiver just takes one step, looks for the ball, and then he's got his secondary or slot receiver here blocking for him, and would have been a gain of, 12, 13 yards, but scratched off by the holding.
That'll put it back at the Wright City 35-yard line. Still first down. But they've got to do something with that hat for Nathan Turner. Get that thing fitted.
I'm not sure how helmets pop off. My helmet, I had to pry it off after a game.
To the near side on a quarterback keeper, and they'll get most of that penalty yardage back on the run by Caden McCurdy.
Field, and then the quarterback, McCurdy, keeps it here on the near side. And like you said, gain 9 of the 10 back in one play.
3:50 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. Inside is punted.
Got a fumble, a turnover on downs. And 2 punts.
2nd and 11. Wright City, a man in motion. That's where they'll go with it to number 14 on the far side, Laverius Green. And Green run out of bounds after a gain of a few. 3rd and 6. 7-yard gain.
7 yards.
Clock running. 3:20 to go.
4 wide receivers.
2 to each side. Now they'll put a man in motion, and the quarterback will keep it. He's got first down yardage and more across the Bobcat 45 to about the 43. And McCurdy moves the chains for the Wildcats.
Again, they bring motion in that spread offense that they run. They bring motion to this side of the field. He keeps the ball right up the gut and was untouched until almost 7 yards down the field.
And Bowling Green almost moved. Again, 4 receivers for Wright City. McCurdy over to the far side, behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to come back to the near side. He's got across the line. On the reception, it'll be 2nd down. Jakari Clark got him. But they had that for a 5-yard loss and let him go through. Gain of 1.
Again, just a one step, not even really a step forward. He just takes a step back, catches the ball, and then comes directly to us and works his way through the Bobcat defense for that short gain. He ran 10 yards to gain 1.
Down to 1:50 to go in the quarter. McCurdy keeps it himself, going for the far side and set up a very manageable 3rd down after a gain of about 5 out to the 35-yard line of the Bobcats.
They run out of shotgun mark, and then they're giving a look as a pass because McCurdy doesn't run right away. He gives a little bit of a pause like he's going to throw, which keeps your DBs and your linebackers on edge, and then he goes and gains decent yardage when he goes with 3rd and 4.
That's what it looks like with 1:41 to go. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. Play clock down to 10. Dropping back. Going to put it in the air. McCurdy to the far sideline. He's got a step, and that is out of bounds on the far sideline. Are they going to say it's a catch? They are going to say it's a catch.
He wasn't in bounds, was he?
Schulte with the reception. That's a long ways away, but he looked out of bounds from here, and that's going to set the Wildcats up.
How many yards?
Previous spot was, the 30-yard line down to the 3. 27 yards. And a 1st and goal. And movement. And Laverius Green saying, yeah, I did it. Take it back to about the 8-yard line. Still 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I can't see from here, but I sure thought he landed on the blue.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he got his foot in.
First and goal from the 8. Direct snap McCurdy, and he's going to almost find the end zone. Dropped at about the 2. Be second down. Down to 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. Wright City knocking.
Yeah, again, direct snap. This time he didn't hold the ball back. He got the ball and went right away, but went for the pylon, which is knocked over, so I'm surprised they haven't picked it up or didn't call it a touchdown. Straight away.
He'll take it again, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, McCurney. Touchdown, Wright City. 24.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Wildcats here at home. And they've got the Blues goal horn and goal song here in Wright City.
That is not
That's something that Wright City has done here and there. So they'll set up for the point after. Hold is down, kick is up, and it's
good.
7-0. Wright City, 24.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter. From America's Heartland Stadium, Bobcats will get the ball when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG.
In 1838, was renovated and reopened in 2008. For 15 years, the historic building has told its tale of its 185 years in existence, while keeping guests comfortable with modern amenities. To book your stay, call the front desk at the William Watson Hotel at 217-285-6030. Visit your favorite travel website or book online, WilliamWatsonPittsfield.com. William Watson Hotel, the historic hotel on Pittsfield Square.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
So you got to be on edge now for shenanigans on the kickoff. They don't do the huddle this time. Bowling Green has seen that. And they will kick it deep. And out of bounds, and the flags will come out. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
We've not seen Gary Welch run the ball yet for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It is interesting. He's out playing defense. He's out on kick return.
He's been such a huge part of the he's been the most consistent runner for Bowling Green.
Well, he's certainly been the most used so far. It might be just a direct change. Oliver Niemeyer's here getting him a drink. He's been in playing kind of a fullback position instead of his tradition.
24.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Yeah, they have the ball misspotted at the 25.
Yeah, he's talking to the ref now, saying, what are we doing?
A kick out of bounds.
Coach Spiegel's he was getting the ref's attention, got a player's attention, and now he's having a discussion with the referee.
Yeah.
Matt's explaining it.
Yeah. To who? I don't know.
He's right, though. That's NFL. That's common. That's everything.
And they will finally move the ball up.
Did they just let the?
Are they gonna re-kick it? I think they're basically what they said was, if you're not gonna put it at the 35, I'm gonna decline and make them re-kick.
I'm not sure why the ball wasn't at the 35-yard line.
Well, it wasn't as a result of the penalty that they're re-kicking. It was because Bowling Green said we're declining the penalty, re-kick it. The kicker is Caleb McCory.
Well, it is, I mean, they did re-kick it, but there is a penalty.
Yeah.
So they're kicking from the 35. But I don't know why. I'm confused.
Again.
I don't. We're not the only ones.
Yeah. We had some dandies last week.
We did, yes.
And we have our first dandy of this week.
Yeah, last week, there is an illegal shift and a false start, which can be represented the same, but they have their own calls. But still a false start is a dead ball foul.
Yeah. Try it again. They'll go up the middle of the field this
Good
time.
kick.
Fielded at the 12. And Buffington has himself a return up the middle of the field. He's across the 50. He has blockers 40, 35, 20,
Come on, Chase.
10, 5,
Come on, Chase.
touchdown, Bobcats. That is an 88-yard return for a touchdown for Chase Buffington to make this a one-point game.
Are we still in the first? I can't see the scoreboard.
It is with 9.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bobcats will try for 2 in the lead here in the final 10 seconds of the first quarter. So we go scoreless, back and forth. Wright City jumps ahead, kicks the extra point. Ensuing kickoff goes out of bounds, confusion, and now an 88-yard return.
Yeah, Chase caught the ball clean, like you said, real clean there. And at about the 30-yard line is where you kind of saw the big return for him, and then he cut it back to the top side of the field and then just outran, the last 2 guys that even had a chance to catch him.
For the lead, here's the 2-point try.
Pass.
It's a pass to the near side and caught by Niemeyer. 8-7, Bowling Green. 9.5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. This is Week 3 football, Bowling Green Bobcat football on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Woods Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up. It's Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on 6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse, Unity State Bank of Missouri.
Squib kick picked up at the 35 was number 8, Hamill.
Yeah, it almost looked like the Bowling Green kind of attempted an onside, but it was certainly a squib kick and end over end through to that second line of the Wildcat kick return team, but didn't go anywhere once the Wildcat picked the ball up. Bowling Green was there for the tackle.
5.1 seconds to go, so most likely be the last play of the first quarter. Bowling Green up 8-7 after the 88-yard return on the kickoff by Chase Buffington. They hit Niemeyer. Oh, bad snap. Ball's out, and having a fall on it is the quarterback, Caden McCurdy, and that 28-yard line when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank.
At Gambino through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. days, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Start of the second. Second and almost. Looks like it's going to be third and 12.
Yeah,
maybe
Brandon goes back to the top side of the field and gains about 4 or 5 yards.
Third down and 11. Back to throw. Slings it down the far sideline, and that is incomplete.
Oh.
Good coverage on the far side. The intended target was number 14, Lavarius Green. Niemeyer also in on the coverage. And it's fourth down and 11.
First incompletion for Wildcats.
Again, McCurdy, their third string quarterback.
Yeah,
and he does sling it.
Having a pretty good.
Buffington back to receive the punt. He just returned a kickoff, 88 by T.J. Hamill, with 11:07 to go in the half. Change of possession. Bowling Green back on the field, and let's see if they can get this offense going.
Yeah, they found, on the kick return here, but they seem to have something that's working a little bit better for them with McMenemy in at quarterback, and they have Chase back as kind of the primary back tonight. We've not seen a lot of Jordan Pasley or Gary Welch on the offensive side of the ball yet tonight.
No, do either of them actually have a carry?
Not a carry. No, Pasley's been in. I've not even noticed Gary in yet.
So some changes. Hickerson spread wide on the far side. And nothing there that time. Going to be a loss on the play as Buffington dropped for a loss. Schnarr with the tackle for loss for Wright City. They're going to go no gain, so 2nd and 10.
He got the ball, went straight up the middle, and just ran into number 3 and didn't go anywhere.
Clock running, 10:33 to go in the first half. 8-7 Bowling Green. Buffington handoff, sneaking around that first layer. Was that Wadahowski? No.
Yep.
Yeah. Schnarr again on the stop.
Wadahowski on the carry.
And down to 10:05 to go. 3rd and 8. We'll give Wadahowski 2 on that carry.
Pasley's in.
And the ball tipped and almost intercepted. It was tipped, and Ben Gomez almost had a pick 6. I think he looked up at where the end zone was. It's going to be 4th down.
Keep changing quarterbacks on me. I'm not going to understand my own stat sheet before the night is over.
There is a flag on the play.
Looks like it's against Bowling Green. They're backing up.
So it would be 3rd down again, wouldn't it? It's a hold. Or was it after the play?
I didn't see what he.
Yep. Oh, my. So it's going to be 4th and forever. And Bowling Green will have to punt from their own 4-yard line. Unsportsmanlike the call. Kick is almost straight up in the air and takes a Wright City bounce. They're going to take over inside the 35-yard line. It's down there, 9:35 to go in the first half, and Wright City in the driver's seat now to try and regain the lead.
22-yard punt.
That did not even make it. Wright City Wildcat offense back on the field. A big play was that sideline throw that set up the touchdown.
Yes.
They put a man in motion.
I thought I saw a ref throw something.
That's against the Bobcats. So Bowling Green is doing themselves no favors.
What is this call?
Another personal foul, so that's going to be half the distance. Or did they march the whole thing off? It's all the way down to the 11-yard line. Two personal fouls in the last 30 seconds, 9:20 to go in the first half. Wright City has a chip shot here. And the quarterback keeps it. McCurdy. Ball's out. And I think Wright City fell back on it. Number 3, Quinn Schnarr, just saved the possession for Wright City.
Pasley was right there and just couldn't cover the distance to get on the ball, got his hands on it. And like you said, Schnarr just kind of took it away from him.
And it went forward, so it ends up being a 9-yard gain for Wright City. 2nd and 1 from inside the 5. Wildcats from the 3 on 2nd and 1.
Direct snap.
Yep, quarterback has it again, and I think he's got enough for the first down. He's just outside the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. McCurdy on the run with 8:25 to go in the first half.
First down.
1st and goal from the 1. Bobcats need a stop here. They had the ball come out once. Wright City jumped on it. First and goal. They put a man in motion. There's the quarterback. There's the touchdown. McCurdy in for a 1-yard touchdown.
Yeah, good second move, Mark, on McCurdy's part to get in. What time is left on the clock?
With 7:59 to go. You know, they don't go with the full Blues goal celebration.
Yeah.
They just go goal horn when the Blues go marching in, and they stop before the urge starts playing. So
right.
They'll, again, it's 14-8. Wright City leads Bowling Green Week 3, 7:59 to go in the first half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
14-8, Wright City. 1-yard run by the quarterback, Caden McCurdy. And the PAT was good by Caleb McCory. And again, a little squibber, another onside attempt. And Bowling Green falls on it at the 45-yard line. They'll take over their 1st and 10.
Yeah, you're right that you can't really, just sit back and wait for the kick because they are kicking the ball short. But the advantage to this is Bowling Green is getting a pretty short field in perspective. So they're just going to have to find a way to capitalize and make those plays.
Yeah, we were wondering about Gary Welch. He is injured, will not return for the rest of tonight's game, and hopefully it's not a multi-week injury. 7:59 to go in the half. Bowling Green has it 1st and 10 from their own 45. And they'll keep it on the ground across the 45. Gain of 1 on the play. On the run by Chase Buffington. And
maybe
that is.
They didn't give him a gain.
Yeah, Jaden Hankey is just a mass of humanity there. And I will say, Chase Buffington is not.
No, he's, nowhere. And he hit the line fast, too. So
ran into a brick wall. Tries it on the near side. Little stutter step. This time he will get the yard. But that took everything he had to get around Laverius Green. Be 3rd down and 8, gain of 2. Schnarr also there to run him down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I like pitches, but I like the sweep and the pitch outside, but you really got to have lead blockers to kind of seal the end, right? Your tight end's got to seal the end. Your guys get out and kind of get that linebacker block, and they just didn't have that here for Bowling Green on that play.
3rd and 8. McMenemy, far side, and there was contact there, and there's the flag. We're going to have pass interference and a fresh set for the Bobcats.
Was up there a little high. Oliver tried to jump to get it, but had some contact and couldn't quite get the ball. The flag came in a little late, too.
Flag was on the 50-yard line.
Line judge trying to get him to reset the play clock.
Go in the half. Bowling Green trails 14-8.
Not sure why they moved it to this hash mark.
Yeah, that is interesting because it was definitely on the other hash mark.
Yeah.
Keeper for Buffington. He almost had that ball stripped away.
Sorry.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Back in at quarterback again. Faked the ball on that quarterback run option to the up running back and kept it himself for a gain of 1 yard.
Buffington was a little animated as he came to get the.
Well, he has been getting tackled a lot.
Yes, by some very big guys.
Yes, yeah.
And the feed is up the middle this time. Only a gain of about 2, for Cameron.
Ball carried by number 11, Cameron Godowski.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah. I went in there and sounded it out for him.
Did you?
Yeah, I gave him pronunciations.
Nice. Well, that one's not really that hard.
No.
I mean,
you just got to go every syllable.
Right.
They've got a guy. I'm not even going to try. He won't play tonight, though, I don't think.
Oh, okay. 10 seconds. We must be running some clock down here. 5:19 left on the game clock. 2 on the play.
And they'll take a timeout, With 5:15 to go in the second quarter, Bowling Green trails by 6, 14-8 against Wright City here in Week 3 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades, and that commitment is paid off. with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
On 3rd and 7, back to throw is Buffington. Unloads near side, double coverage, and tipped and almost intercepted there on the coverage. Caden Spicer and number 14, Lamarius Green.
Yeah, attempted Oliver Niemeyer running that backside tight end go route, and that time he was covered by a linebacker and a safety.
And
yards.
And a 2-point conversion.
7 yards, excuse me.
4th and 7. They'll try another one here. Far side, and Niemeyer couldn't stay on his feet. He caught the pass, but goes to the turf, and it's a turnover on downs. Second time he's caught one short of the sticks. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the first half. Bowling Green still trails by 6.
Yeah, they run him out of that tight end position and run him up into the flat. This time the ball had to be thrown
back shoulder, and when he twisted around, there was just no way he was getting his feet back under him.
Yeah. All that momentum going one way, and then you got to try to turn around to catch it. It's hard to get your feet to catch it back up. Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, just across the 30-yard line to about the 33 is where they'll start. 1st and 10, low snap. McCurdy going down the sideline. That is incomplete.
Holding.
There on the coverage that time was Jackson Perkins. He was going step for step with the receiver down the far sideline. And I thought with throwing a lot more, but I thought maybe they'd temper that with the third-string quarterback. But
well, they're two for 4 currently.
Yeah,
30 yards. 28 yards.
Yeah, they're not throwing as much as I expected with the third stringer out there. Trying to get Bowling Green to jump. Didn't happen. 4:57 to play. Yeah, it's now they'll put a man in motion to the near side. On the ground, and not a whole bunch there. They'll move it up about 4 or 5 yards, actually. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Number 8, TJ Hamill on the carry.
Yep. Buffington on the stop for the Bobcats. 2nd and 15. From the Wright City 28-yard line. 4:30 to play in the half.
Boy, we're going to have to see something else, or scoring and stats isn't going to be very exciting at halftime.
Well, we got a tight game. That's exciting.
That is exciting. I could do a dance maybe.
Yeah. Low snap. Quarterback keeps it. Gets the near side. Bowling Green fans wanted a hold. And that was Niemeyer on the stop. On the run by Caden McCurdy. He got about 9 yards on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, he faked that ball to the motion man again, and then comes here and had a pretty good block from his offensive guard, or excuse me, his offensive tackle.
And Niemeyer is coming out. Does he have an equipment issue?
Not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's
got blood. He's replaced by Avery Ellison?
Avery Ellison, yes.
With 3:35 to go in the half. Doesn't look like the Wildcats are in much of a rush. Spins the ball. Now he'll put it away. McCurdy looking for the first down. Man steps in front of him. He's going to be stopped short. It's going to be 4th and about 2.5 for Wright City. McCurdy stopped. I think it was the corner or maybe the free safety that came up and got him.
The corner came up to make the tackle because the wide receiver didn't block him because he looked like he was going to try to get a shot on Trent Wilson, and then Trent Wilson just ran through what was an attempted block. So
2:55 to go. On 4th down, they go for it. Far side, they've got the first down and more. Making a move.
A lot more.
And Schulte down the far sideline, and he's going to be in for the score. Wow. Touchdown, Wright City. Long run.
59 yards.
By Kavion Schulte, and with 2:43 to go in the half. Speechless.
Yeah, no, good run, though. I mean, they give the ball to Schulte. It goes to the top side of the field. He crosses the line of scrimmage. No contact is made, and then just flat out runs the two Bowling Green DBs that even have a chance to make a tackle.
McCory puts his boot in, and this one, he kind of shanked, and it falls short. He's 2 of 3 on extra points, 20-8, Wright City leading Bowling Green. Getting late in the
course. People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Motorsports.
Kavion Schulte on a 4th and 2 took it how far?
59 yards.
For a touchdown and a 20-8 Wright City lead against the Bowling Green Bobcats, who are reeling. They've got a very tough, young North Callaway team coming in for a homecoming next week. And again, they try and onside it, and this one's fallen on by, who is that, Andrew Jones?
Number 10. Is that
the
Andrew?
Bobcats, yeah.
Andrew Jones, the freshman.
And that's where the Bobcats.
Andrew does.
Yeah. 2:43 left in the half. Bowling Green needs something here. Nickerson lines up on the near side. Buffington going to lose. Oh, now a pitch out. That was ill-advised to Jackson Perkins, and he wasn't expecting it, almost fumbled it, and Bowling Green lucky to just lose 4 yards on the play.
Yeah. Chase had lead blockers in front of him that time, but he tried to bounce inside, got wrapped up right away, and while wrapped up, pitched the ball to Perkins and nearly picked off on the pitch, really.
Roll out, McMenemy puts it far side. This one's caught by Niemeyer. He's got first down yardage, and he's out of bounds. He's going to be actually short of the first as he tried to cut upfield. Yep. All the way across the 50 to the 41 of the Wildcats. Clock at 1:56 here in the second quarter. That could have been the spark.
Could have been.
Could have tiptoed that line and got in. On 3rd and 1, they've got the first. And a flag comes in at the end of it from the backside. And we'll see who this is against.
I'm sure it's going to be holding where the flag was thrown.
By the time he pulled it out. So it's going to be 3rd and now 11.
Bowling Green has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties for 65 yards.
After the penalty, Bowling Green has the ball 3rd and 10.
That was a 9-yard penalty. Throws near side into double coverage. It's picked. Picked off, and a lot of green in front of him.
That's a penalty. There it is.
Yeah, the block
That's
in the
illegal.
back.
Yeah. Well, it's not a. Yeah, it's just you can't blindside block like that anymore. That's not allowed in football.
Laverius Green with the interception. And then Blindside was Avery Ellison on the return.
Who was the interception? Who caught it?
That was Laverius Green, number 14. They've got the ball at the 18.
It'll come all the way back here.
Yeah, the penalty was at the 30.
It'll be after the interception, so Wright City will keep the ball.
But this is coming all the way across the 50 to the Wright City 43-yard line. So that happened in like the 34. Or was there a second flag?
I didn't see a second one.
Yeah. I guess that was 15-ish yards.
It would be from the start of the foul. Well, that should be a false start on the quarterback. I'm going to call it on 7, though.
Yeah. Giving out Schulte. But yeah, his quarterback got him on that one.
Yeah, he kind of leaned forward and almost took a step. And
3 to go in the half. Wright City is taking control of this game, 20-8. Looks like the run's going to be to the right. If what I peeped exists. Now they throw it to the left. And that was almost picked off on the far side. It was off the hands of the intended target, and Perkins just overran it.
Tip drill's the best drill in all of football. Got to go get it. That'd have been an interception from there. Might have been a pick 6. I mean, at that distance and as fast as Perkins is. But he wasn't. He was looking to stop the gain.
Minute 28 to go. Clock stops on the incompletion. McCurdy is going to be wrapped up for a loss.
Jakari got him.
They were trying to strip that ball out after the initial contact. Third down. He was in a deep shotgun, so it's going to be a loss of 3 or 4 on the play.
Tyron Oberhaus got up with the ball in his hand.
And Bowling Green takes a timeout with 1:12 to play in the half. We'll take 1-2. Bowling Green trails by 2 scores here late in the first half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smoke.
The Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Third down and, what about 17-ish? Minute and 12 seconds left in the half. You got to figure if Wright City can't get the first on this play. And they have it, and they do. Bowling Green gets that bad snap off the toe of the quarterback that came right back to the line. And the defensive line falls on it for Bowling Green, and they've got good field position, a chance to go into the locker room here with something positive to get back in the game.
What an opportunity, exactly, to get back into the football game here. And you've got to capitalize on these as a football team, these turnovers.
1st and 10 from the third. Bobcats come to the line with 17 on the play clock. Throw to the near side. Niemeyer tipped it almost to himself. There on the coverage was number 3, Quinn Schnarr.
And the ball hits him just outside, just that his one right hand, and couldn't quite, like you said, tipped it. He couldn't quite pull it down. But again, another play where we could have had some decent yardage had that ball got caught and turned upfield.
2nd and 10 as McMenemy brings the play in. Murray split wide to the near side. Hickerson on the far side for the Bobcats. Now a timeout taken by Bowling Green with 1:03 to go. They trail 20-8 here at Wright City on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
1-1 Bobcats, 1-1 Wright City Wildcats late here in the first half. Minute
for the Bowling Green Bobcats. We've not seen a lot of him tonight.
Has not carried the ball. Blocking this time. Far side. Caught. Niemeyer. First down. Almost a horse collar on the far side. They let him go before they locked it in. And the Bobcats move the chains.
Gain of about 10 yards, 11?
Looks like 11 or 12.
First down for Bowling Green.
Oliver was out in a wide receiver position that time, or a split end, whichever you want to call him.
Under a minute to play, 57.4 seconds to go for the Bobcats. And flags or whistles before the snap. And Wright City took action on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm.
Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
57 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bowling Green 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Wildcats. Trailing 20-8. McMenemy back on the run, in trouble and sacked all the way back at the 38-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress, if you will, to the 36, it looks like. But it's going to be second and very long, and that play was blown up immediately.
Yeah, he had pressure in his face immediately. The line of scrimmage just missed 3 different defenders.
Back to throw McMenemy again. And this one is incomplete and probably could have had offensive pass interference on that one because Niemeyer pushed off.
Probably could have had offensive pass interference, defensive pass interference.
3rd down and 20 after the sack and incompletion. There is a flag, and it's going to be even more.
Holding.
Yep. Now Bowling Green wants the PI also, but like you said,
when you throw up a jump ball, both guys can go for the ball, and it could have been as much offensive pass interference as it was defense.
Yeah. Close this up a little bit. Get some of the ambient noise out of here. McMenemy to
this
the
is
air
good play.
To Buffington. Buffington makes a move. One man to beat inside the 10 and finally brought down. Chase Buffington all the way down to the 6-yard line, and Bowling Green has it 1st and goal, converting that 2nd and 30 all the way down.
45 yards.
Yeah, the clock is still running. Well, they didn't set the chains yet. 13 seconds, and, well, they're taking a lot of time. Down to 9. To the end zone, and in and out of the hands of the intended target on the near side, and a little slow getting up. Green on the coverage. Who was the intended target?
Oliver Niemeyer.
Was it Niemeyer again?
Pace on a wheel route, who's down here all by himself, and almost the two guys in front of him almost just outran the coverage. And then there they just threw up a jump ball for Oliver to try to go get, and he certainly was higher than both of the defenders but couldn't bring it down.
We're down to 3.5 seconds to go in the half. McMenemy, rollout. Throw.
Nobody there.
Yeah, incomplete, and that'll do it for the first half. All zeros. Bowling Green can't punch it in, and we go to the half with the Bobcats trailing the Wright City Wildcats 20-8 from the new Wright City High School. And this beautiful new stadium, America's Heartland Stadium. We'll be back with the halftime report in just a minute on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC 90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms can deliver. They also have reloading equipment, suppressors, and so much more. Veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books here at America's Heartland Stadium, Wright City High School, and the Wildcats lead the Bowling Green Bobcats 20-8. Mark front of Chris Gruddy back in the broadcast booth, and Chris, our key to the game was be ready for kickoff, and what happens? Bowling Green wasn't ready. Onside kick. I mean, it stayed 0-0 for a very long time, but it was just such in recent years, and they're down by 2 touchdowns again.
Yeah, you said specifically they need to come out of the game, be ready to play football, be ready for the kickoff. Is exactly what you said, and they got that onside kick straight out of the huddle. And then we've only seen one kick.
Spurts. There's been definitely the passing game is stronger than the running game. But we didn't see did not carry the ball. So I mean, Bowling Green came out with a different look. They had a few, and it was just kind of wheels in the mud from there on out.
Well, Oliver Niemeyer, was running the ball from that fullback position, and then we've not really seen him get to carry the ball again from that position. We have seen Buffington carrying the ball from that deep back position for digit or negative at that point, but he's not getting a lot of help from his line of scrimmage. He's getting into the line of scrimmage, and Wright City has a defender that's in his face.
I'm curious, the first 2 weeks it's been Buffington as the quarterback, and this week you bring in McMenemy. Buffington just looks so small.
McMenemy comes in, and I don't ball for the majority of the time for the Bobcats. But him and Chase has got 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts. Dylan has got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 14 tries maybe for, I don't know, probably.
Wright City's down to their third quarterback.
Yeah.
they're catch it. Doesn't really matter where you're at on the depth chart.
Well, it's not even really been their passing game that's been so effective. I mean, they're 2 for 5, for 28, only 30 yards. It's their running game. Their running game has gotten a couple really big breaks on a couple different times in here, and I didn't even put the 51-yarder.
Your quarterback, Benji Rodriguez, is running the ball.
Uh-huh.
Well, Humphrey's not available tonight. So Benji Rodriguez moves from quarterback 3, and this offense is still produced.
And he's got
the tune of 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he's got 50-yard plays with their number 7, Schulte, right? Kevion Schulte.
Yeah.
And he's pushing 100 yards here pretty quick.
Yeah, it's been a confusing first 2 quarters of football for sure, and Bowling Green finds themselves down for the third time. I guess week 1 they were tied at the half and were down after 1 play of the second half.
Right.
But this has just not been a first half team through the first 3 weeks of this season, and something's gotta give here pretty quick if Bowling Green is gonna contend not just in the EMO but for a district or anything beyond that. You've got to start getting better immediately.
Yeah, well, and it's not helping them any that they're one of their stars, their junior star, Gary Welch, is gone. He was here at the beginning of the game and is gone now. So hopefully things work out. He'll be able to come back for the season or come back, and play next week. We don't know really anything much other than he's just not here right now.
Yeah.
Plays on offense, and we talk about teams that are successful deep into the season. Those teams have got a big depth chart, right? Sophomores come in and are contributing, and Bowling Green's just going to have to find some people that can get in here and contribute. And I think Coach Spiegel has done a good job changing it up, right? We've not seen much of McMenemy in the quarterback position and Jace at that halfback, or not Jace, Chase at that halfback position. But we're seeing that tonight, and they're having some success. They're just not getting into the
inside the 5. That was the difference between a 20-16 game and a 20-8 game.
Yep, and they're trying to throw. Bowling Green is trying to throw the ball, and I think that as we see that, we're going to see Wright City realize, hey, they're trying to throw the ball. We got to back off out of here, and then that's going to open up their game. We hear professional football teams and college teams talk about this all the time, right? The old theory was you run to set up the pass. Well, there's a lot of places now that are passing to set up the run, and that's okay. You just got to be able
the 3-mile walk back to because they go all the way to the band room, which is down the building even some, and whoever's got that big drum.
I can't imagine why you would think I would know the answer to that.
Well, I was saying it kind of just to everyone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me, and I was like, there's nothing in our history that would think that I would know that.
Know the difference between those two instruments? All right. Well, we'll work on that.
Well, thank you.
And the scoring summary as we continue the halftime report on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins.
Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy.
Frankfurt, time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfurt.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home, or Lane, Louisiana.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders.
Sports Halftime Report on KJFM. Sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
20-8, Wright City leads Bowling Green after 2 quarters here from Wright City High School as the band makes their way to the grandstands. Pretty good crowd across the way. Concession stand didn't look overly I want to see those ball fields back there. There's a lot to see here with a brand new school.
Yeah, and one of the things that I do think is pretty cool about their setup is, the visiting locker room or so, but certainly different than the Palmyra trip that we were at, last week where the Bobcats had to travel, out the opposite side of the field, half of the school.
Yeah, they went from the far sideline to the north end zone and then the other way. So, that was maybe a half-mile walk altogether each way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this is certainly easier for the visiting teams here, but it's the exact opposite.
Jaden Hankey just made it up the stairs on his way back to the locker room on the far side, and it is a ways. They have to go not only up that 2 flights of stairs, but across that open atrium area. Maybe that's in the 3-year plan to build them something a little bit closer. But I did like the entrance, the catwalk, they said.
For the Wildcats coming down the stairs. Yeah, it was pretty neat. It was the whole area is like we've said multiple times. It's just a beautiful setup. We talk about taking notes. I just don't understand why we make teams. Why you would make your team? I understand why Palmyra makes their opposing team walk. I just don't understand why you'd make your team walk so far.
Yeah, we'll see what if that makes any difference going into the third quarter. And Wright City will have the ball to start the third quarter as they kicked off the first half and actually got an onside kick that didn't really go anywhere. Just a couple plays later, there was a fumble and it was picked up. Was that it was Gary Welch that picked that up, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Oh,
and is that? But it bounced up to him, and like you had said at the time, he was tackled almost immediately forward, or they kind of traded possessions before we had our first score of the game.
Yeah, so when you talk about the first score didn't come until 24 seconds left in the first quarter, and that was a 2-yard run by McCurdy for the Wildcats. The PAT was good, made it 7-0, and then Bowling Green immediately responded on the kick return with 9 seconds left in that quarter on an 88-yard kick. 59-yard run by the Wildcats.
Now on a 4th down and long as well, I think. Yeah. It was like 4th and 4.
Yeah, by Kavion Schulte, a 59-yard touchdown run. The PAT was no good, making it 14-8. And they also had a 1-yard run by McCurdy where the PAT was good, which brings us to our current score of 20-8, the Wildcats.
And it looks like they're making their way back across. There's some as far as in the first half.
Yeah, sure. I'll start with the Wildcats, give you kind of some of their rushing and passing. So McCurdy is kind of leading the carry here for the Wildcats he's got 14 carries for 47 yards. And then Hamill comes in with 2 carries for 9 yards. Kavion Schulte has got the ball for 4 times for 74 yards. And number 14, Lavion Green, right?
Laverius
yards. They have got 1, 2, 3. They've got 30 yards in penalties on 4 penalties. Their drives ended in a fumble, a punt, a rushing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, and a fumble. Bowling Green's statistics so far, Wildcats are 5 for 14 for 79 yards in passing. They have got 7 penalties for 65 yards. And their their possessions ended on a turnover on downs, a punt.
Yeah, they were knocking on the door when the clock expired.
Mm-hmm.
So, tough break, and now you got to play defense to start quarter number 3. 20-8, Wright City leading Bowling Green after
Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2.
Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area teams good luck this season. For the area farmers, Service and Supply Co-op has a wide range of services to meet your agricultural needs. So stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting our family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1130 Last.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I am just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and
Getting ready for the start of the second half here from Wright City, America's Heartland Stadium at Wright City High School. Mark front of Chris Grody. And the Bobcats have their work cut out for them. They're going to have to get the ball back and not allow the quarter of this ball game. Bobcats will kick off, and we'll see if they've got a onside kick in their playbook. Looked like they may have tried one earlier, but didn't get the bounce that they wanted. Actually made it through the front line of Wright City, and they were able to recover it for good field position. Bennett Hickerson on to kick it off. 12 minutes on the clock. Next week it's homecoming in North Callaway. Onside kick, and it's picked up by Wright City. And they will start with good field position again. I think everyone here in America's Heartland Stadium knew that the Bobcats were going to try an onside kick there.
Yeah. Since I just got back, was it successful?
No. Bowling Green start on defense, and the Wildcats have it at about the 46, 47-yard line.
Still just not a lot of energy, it doesn't seem like, from the Bobcats.
Yeah, I'm not, hearing a whole lot from the far sideline. As we get ready for the first play of scrimmage here in the second half, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And a gain of about 7 yards across midfield to the Bobcat 46 on the run by Caden McCurdy.
Tackled by Jackson Henry. Shotgun still for the Wildcats.
They'll put a man in motion. And it is a give to the motion man and a first down for the Wildcats. On the run by Kavion Schulte. Gain of about 5 on the play. He only needed 3.
McCurdy has a pretty good fake, too, so it isn't like you can just tell right away that it takes me a second to determine whether or not he's got the ball. So he does a good job of hiding that handoff.
They get the play, check their wristbands on 1st and 10 in Bobcat territory. McCurdy will keep it himself, and he's going to run for close to 10. He was finally brought down by Bennett Hickerson. And that is a first down. Gain of 10 on the play.
Yeah, he had a whole convoy of Wildcats running with him. I don't know where the Bowling Green defensive line was on that play, but it was.
1.5 to play, third quarter. Wright City marching at the Bobcat 20. Make it the 25. A little confusion there, and they'll fall forward. It was actually from the 30-yard line.
Well, Bowling Green find the ball carrier, didn't really do anything. Just ended up chasing him down to where he was tackled after a gain of 6 or 7.
They haven't moved the down marker yet. This play's coming back.
Working off a penalty, it looks like.
Maybe.
Yeah, against Bowling Green.
Oh, wow. So that's going to take it down inside the 20 all the way to the 15-yard line.
I don't
fresh set.
I don't know what the penalty was. I didn't see him give a sign or anything.
Give to the near side this time. And Buffington has him, got some help. Finally. As TJ Hamill stop for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for Wright City.
Give him a phantom 10-yard penalty because I don't know what it was.
Yeah. 9-10 to play here in the third quarter. Bobcats need a turnover. Quarterback keeper to the near side, and they won't get the turnover. It's going to be a touchdown. McCurdy in. 15-yard score. That'll make it 13. And pile 6 more on to that home team lead to make it 20. Is on to kick it as Caleb McCory hit his first 2, missed the last one. 7-8. Wright City leading Bowling Green. 8:53 to go in the third quarter. Bobcats will have their first in the second half when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Andy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois. Andy Olia, Landscape Supply.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family.
Comfortable with modern amenities. To book your stay, call the front desk at the William Watson Hotel at 217-285-6030. Visit
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Well, you better be ready for an onside kick. You know Wright City saw the Palmyra film because this game's at a point where another Wright City score could be ball game.
Yeah, certainly could be. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, you're right, 100%.
Squibbit picked up at the 35-yard line on his feet across the 40 to the 46. Nice little return there for Niemeyer. And a first down for Bowling Green near midfield.
So one of the things for the Bobcat in their passing game is McMenemy certainly is coming out and doing well, but he has to get his feet set to throw the ball, and he can't just throw it up for grabs, right? That's where that last interception came from, just kind of my guy's down there somewhere and chuck it. He's got to find his guy and throw it, or throw it to a spot, not just random.
Buffington in a quarterback. He keeps it, and they'll run for 5 yards to the ball. Ball came out after the play was dead. Be 2nd and 5.
It looked like they had Oliver back in the back deep running back position, and he crashed through, and Chase kind of dropped back on a 2 or 3 step drop and then just followed Oliver on a draw play. Cameron Vodahowski checking in.
Well, that wouldn't be the worst thing to get a little size in front of Chase, clearing a path. Here's Buffington. The flag comes out. It's going to be a hold. Whenever this
mask,
yeah,
where's that at?
There it is. Flag comes out.
His helmet off.
Yeah, ripped the helmet off of Chase Buffington, who ended up in the end zone.
So these will offset and
replay the down.
Replay the down, most likely. Watch Whitehead here. See what he gives us.
Yeah.
Holding.
Hold against the Bobcats. What was that one? Oh.
So that play should reset. Yeah, both teams are walking back now.
Yeah.
Another holding.
Penalty will offset. We will replay second down.
So it'll be 2nd and 5. 27-8, Wright City leads.
I probably could have just left those penalties off since they didn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how sore Chase's neck is tomorrow.
Yeah, he had him. They'd spun him around a little bit, but certainly got a hold of the face mask and didn't let go. He got up without his helmet on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he grabbed the face mask and Chase just kind of backed out of his helmet.
Second down and 5.
Well, Buffington on the sideline. McMenemy brings the play in.
2nd and 5-ish.
Roll out. McMenemy is
gotta throw the ball.
Yep. Blasted for a 6-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Grant Lehman blew him up. Loss of 7 on the play, 3rd and 12.
And really, Bowling Green is just outsized here, which is not something we've seen in the last several years. But that's part of their problem.
Timeout taken by the Bobcats with 7:31 to go in the 3rd. Bowling Green trails 27-8 to Wright City on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana. And let Cindy show you how to put Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
I think Coach Cody Spiegel knows that he can't give the ball back to Wright City here with this field position. 3rd and 11. That's why he took the timeout. Chucks it near side. Niemeyer caught it behind the line of scrimmage. Will fall forward for a gain of 1. It's going to be 4th down and 10.
Yeah, gain of a yard maybe.
Yeah, 4th and 11.
Oliver ran his little route out here in the flat, and he had a defender on him almost right away.
And the punt team will come on. Niemeyer frustrated. He comes to the bench. Right. And on to punt. He down at the 28. 6:38 to go in the 3rd. Wright City has it back. Bowling Green offense held without a touchdown so far for 2.5 quarters. The only TD coming on the 88-yard return by Buffington.
Well, tonight to spread the ball out and do different stuff, but every time they get the ball to their quarterback on a rollout, he's just in a race for his life to the sidelines to try to find a way to give him just a little bit more time to find a receiver. That receiver position. 60-yard touchdown, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm. Ball was on the ground.
No snap or a direct snap that the up back number 3 for Wright City wasn't ready for. Quinn Shar.
Kind of rolled around in there for a minute. Brought that. Ooh, body's still flying. McCurdy had a gain of
9, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to say gain of 10. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he had a great gain on a play that was completely broken. He got that snap and was designed to come this way, but whatever happened, it was a high snap. He had to jump to get it, and then he took it to the opposite side of the field, and, just no Bobcat around at a gain of 9 yards.
5:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. Wright City in no rush. They're up 27-8. I think the receiver on the near side wants the ball, Schulte.
Yeah.
Or he's going to be out there blocking for him. Yeah, that's still the quarterback,
Still
McCurdy.
going.
And finally brought down. He knocked over the Bobcat and then just kind of stepped over him. And there's a couple of Bobcats slow to get up on that one.
16-yard run. And he was grabbed, at the line of scrimmage.
Down to 4:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wright City into Bobcat territory again. The shotgun.
20 seconds left. There may be a long wait here before this snap.
3 receivers to the far side.
Oh, no.
Curdy takes it again. Just waiting for the holes to develop, and then he gets tackled from behind, which gives him 2 more yards.
Yep.
Down to the 35-yard line.
And right now he's following Cher. Would you say it was Cher?
Schnar.
Schnar. Is it an N?
Yeah, there's an N there.
There is an N there. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's following Schnar right several of his offensive linemen out front.
4 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2nd and 2 for Wright City from the 35 of the Bobcats. Hand off to the far side. They're going to lose yardage on this one. Buffington wrapped him up, and he's tackled at the 47-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress. Probably at the still loss, I think.
Chase Buffington did a good job to make that play and then slow him down, and then multiple Bobcats come in to help take. Oliver Niemeyer was one of them. I couldn't see who else was there.
3rd and 7 after the loss.
And that's what I think these Bowling Green Bobcats, the defenders need to see this motion, and when they see that coming their way or going away from them, cheat up. Going to take a timeout here maybe?
Possibly. Play clock down to 5. They're not going to run one. And the game clock down to 2:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. A timeout taken. We'll take one as well. Wildcats facing a 3rd and 7 when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Wood Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up on all your favorites. Pork burgers, brats, steaks, and more. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, spinal care, balance issues, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Pass.
Back to throw, and wide open for the first down on the far side is TJ Hamill. That'll move the chains.
Just standing there after a gain of 9 yards, he's finally run out of bounds.
And that'll put it inside the 25, and there's an injured, it looks like a cramp, downfield. They're stretching him out down at about the 7-yard line, an injured Wildcat. But I think that's all it is.
Opinion.
2:43 to go in the third quarter. Everybody taking a knee, so we'll take a quick timeout here in the third quarter. 27-8, Wright City leads Bowling Green on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats.
Not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So,
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Man in motion is Terrence Love, and
touchdown.
They're going to take it to the house. On the quarterback keeper, it's McCurdy. And another 6 on the board for Wright City. Make it 33-8 with the extra point to come. And
thank you, sir.
To go here in the third quarter. And it is all Wright City here as they look for their first win at America's Heartland Stadium. Extra point. The other one was waiting on him. 2:24 to go in the third quarter. 34-8. Wright City leads Bowling Green on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your fours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Dedicated it. This is the first conference game, EMO conference game in this stadium, and Wright City is taking it to Bowling Green, 34-8 here in the third quarter, 2:24 to go.
Yeah, and it seems like it's the small things, but the small things are getting worse because now the runs up the middle that never work, according to my wife, are going for 35 yards and touchdowns.
Stop. Is that Vanahowski?
I couldn't see. I got that
tint. It was Cameron.
Kick return by number 11.
Yep, Cameron.
2:17 to play in the third quarter. And
tonight, but they're going to have to do something.
And Coach Spiegel was looking to get on a roll, and they've been rolling downhill tonight. On first down, Pasley.
Yep. Yeah, they put Pasley in motion and then had Oliver lead blocking. And gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6.
7.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Between 6 and 7, 6.5. Clock running down to 1:50. And the carry comes to the near side for Buffington. He's through a hole. He's across the 50. He has a blocker out in front of him. Finally taken out of bounds at the Wright City 40-yard line. And back to his feet, but he's limping. I think he may have cramped up at the end of that, trying to chase down Chase Buffington.
Yeah, 30 yards for Chase there, and it was probably the key to take away from that was his cut upfield early. He didn't push the play or stretch the play out. He pushed.
1st and 10 from the Wildcat 40. Give us to Perkins. He cuts it up, only gets the line of scrimmage back. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Didn't get anything. You know, it's difficult for these running backs to decide, do I stretch the play or do I push it? But through the biggest kid on the line.
Right. Back to the near side for Buffington, and he busted through the first man and got a couple. Tackle by Quinn Schnarr. And the clock down to 10 seconds, and they'll probably let that, they're going to let this go to the fourth with Bowling Green trailing Wright City 34-8, fourth quarter, coming up here in Week 3 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 unity. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Start of the fourth quarter. Markers right at the 30. McMenemy picked off. And the guy who just Walachowski at the 18 stumbled all the way down to about the 13.
Yeah, he effectively fell for 20 yards.
Yeah.
Feet underneath him. Remember, that would have been a pick 6 for Gomez.
Yeah. What would Berman say? Stumbling.
He did. He was fun to listen to for sure.
$14 for Wright City after the pick. Green in motion. He gets the handoff. Cuts it upfield. Now back to the outside.
Almost.
It's going to be second and inches.
Yeah. I'm just going to give him 10.
Inside the 5.
Well, they kind of moved it off.
Second down. Put a motion together. Well, he's going to lose yardage. Loss of about 4 on the play. I mean, 3rd and 5.
He came in motion, and the Wildcats had a big lineman kind of off.
4 yards less than nothing.
Almost 4. He almost lost a 4.
3rd and 5.
It's back a yard farther.
Yeah. Down to 10:16 to go. And they'll have to burn a timeout as the play clock was about to expire. 34-8. And again on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motor.
Focus and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put it auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located
Back from break, and it'll be a run on the far side for Wright City, and brought down after a gain of 3. Who got that tackle? And it's going to be 4th and 3 from about the 7.
Are they running a field goal team out?
I think they are.
Holy moly.
Going for the field goal here on 4th and 3.
I hope our legitimate kicker is watching.
Yep. Over with 9:20. Caleb McCrory, he just had himself a little trouble trying to put enough boot into that one. It would have been a 25-yard field goal. Kicked it too low and got it partially blocked. So the other than killing the drive and some clock. Doesn't hurt on the scoreboard yet. On a pre-snap movement. No flags and an 8.
Who's the ball carrier? Could you see? Chase?
Yeah, it's Chase. For the 2-yard gain.
And maybe at this point just trying to work out some things they need to fix, but they certainly need to be some rush and some pass attempts here.
Cutting it upfield on the pitch is Buffington, and he'll stretch forward for Evan Baum for the Wildcats.
There's your 3rd down, Bill.
Yep. Clock continues to run down to 8:18. Handoff, and not enough. Chase is stopped almost immediately, and it'll be 4th and a long 2. Offense stays on the field. See if they can get maybe Wright City to move.
Watch that hard count here from Bowling Green, but they've not really been that real quick-paced snap that we've seen.
Inside handoff.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're pushing the pile forward.
Maybe.
It's going to be very close. Yep. They signal first down from the far side. So the gain of 2. And with 7:29 to go, the Bobcat drive continues. Murray spread wide to the near side. Doesn't look like they're really interested in throwing the ball, and they get across the 25, gain of 2, maybe 3.
They do have 2 interceptions tonight.
Yeah. They're only going to give them 1.
I'm not really sure who keeps kicking the media room.
I think somebody's just running up and down the stairs.
No. Maybe. That was probably.
Yeah.
Knowledge it's happening. I might have been going crazy. Come on,
To
Chase.
the near side, Buffington finds a little room. Stutter step.
20-yard gain for Chase, and a really good job outside of us talk about me going crazy, but a good job again where he bounces the ball out and then on the backside.
Play comes in with McMenemy from the Bowling Green sideline. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. It's Niemeyer on the carry this time. He's got 5+. Still on his feet. Stumbles forward for a gain of about 9. Well, he may get a full 10. They're going to mark him just short of the first across midfield to the
That's a first down.
46-yard line. Yeah.
That's okay.
5:25 to play. 2nd and 1. And they'll lose yard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just blew up the offensive line.
2 come through. 45.
24.
Or 15, rather. Jonathan Cole and number 24, Grant
Lehman.
Lehman. Loss of 5 on the play.
For Perkins.
Niemeyer drops the pass, and it'll be 4th down. That couldn't have been thrown better.
Almost looked like the ball was thrown in the perfect spot, and it almost looked like Oliver was looking. You know, the ball's on the way, and you start to look down the field before you got the ball. It's always ball first, and then now he's taking his gloves off.
Don't blame the equipment.
You can't blame gloves. You can't hardly let go of a football with those gloves on today.
7. Rollout. Trouble.
It just throws it.
Yep. And that'll be a turnover on downs. He literally threw that straight up in the air.
Yep.
And McMenemy comes to the sideline, and another drive fizzles out. Bowling Green.
Yard kick return by Chase Buffington. But, the offensively, they were on a really good drive there at the end of the first half and just ran out of time. And you talked about them taking a lot of time on one of the plays. That might have made a difference there, getting that snap off and getting in quicker.
I think if I don't think Bowling Green's going to stand in the way of them running out the clock here.
No, I don't think so either.
Maybe go. Quarterback, well, he's going to get 12 plus, so. McCurdy.
That time he just went off the top side of a field off of his tight end, Jonathan Cole. I mean, big old sophomore tight end there blocking, and he just kind of followed him and
You
pushed
said you were
off
going
his
to dance at halftime. Nate Turner just did a nice little dance there.
Yeah, I missed
Picked
it.
you up.
Yeah, I missed it, but I can outdo it. I got it.
You got the moves?
I know, like Jagger.
Yeah. What, like an 85-year-old
Yeah,
man?
yeah, yes, exactly. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right.
It's a false start.
My wife might hunt you down talking bad about Jagger.
Well, you know, Shell and Liv went and saw the Stones last year in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And said it was definitely the Stones. I mean,
we see
he
Jennifer
can
and
still
I,
move.
Yeah, Jennifer and I saw the Stones in Chicago.
After Charlie died, they'd have problems, but now they can just, as long as the core is still there.
Yeah.
Just like sports, you need a good core.
Core is always important.
Yeah. And, oh, nice job from the seat of his pants. Who was that?
80?
That was, yeah.
Jackson Henry. Oh, they said Eli Bartles is who they.
But from the seat of his pants, I mean, he pulled down T.J. Hamill. Nice job. 3:03 to go.
Loss of what, 15?
Yeah. Back to midfield. Be third down. McCurdy on the carry. Dylan Grody on the tackle.
Sorry. I tried to cover the microphone.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. 2:25 to play.
I need an emergency.
No hurry. They'll take a timeout now with 1 on the play clock. 2:09 to go in the ball game. Wright City going to close this one out when we come back. They lead Bowling Green 34-8 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi. Mountain Dew wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois,
nice
and
throw.
Veolia Landscape Supply.
On third and long, throwing upfield, and actually threw it into the back of Jackson Perkins, didn't he?
Up and let my back stop that pass.
Yeah. Now, the clock stops with 2:03 to go here in the fourth quarter.
I think this is smart on Wright City's part if they're going to try to throw the ball right there ahead, and they've not really been in any danger against Bowling Green. They can try a few things here that they want to while they're punting.
I'm very surprised that they were throwing it all with 2:03 to go.
Yeah, you mean just run it and just keep the clock going?
Yeah.
Sure.
But when you have suffered against the Bobcats for how many years in a row is this one's going? Oh, they're not going to go into the end zone. Going to have to.
Yeah, the ball went into the 2-yard line, and the Bobcat return man finally ran over there.
Yeah.
The ball's at the 5 or 6 instead of the 2.
Yeah. It gives them enough time to maybe work on something or enough room to take a knee. We'll run to the near. A flag comes in at the end.
It's 34-8.
Yeah. I know exactly where your head is going.
Let them play.
Yeah. Face mask on Wright City. I mean, great call.
Be quiet after that. Yeah.
Minute 44 to play. That takes it out to the 16 almost. A 5-yard face mask, apparently. And again, Buffington out across the 20 to the 21. Be second down and 5. Gain of 5 on the play for Chase.
Difference in the 5-yard penalty ahead. Those are where the bigger penalty comes in.
Bobcats will have to go back to the drawing board before they face North Callaway for homecoming next week. No gain. In fact, they're going to lose yardage on second down. Make it 3rd and 7. Loss of 2 on the play. Quincy Rice on the stop, and we're down to 40 seconds to go in this ball game.
28 of them are still on the play clock.
Conference. Third and 7 with 16 on the clock. Final play of the game, and they did complete the pass, so the clock will keep moving. Almost a horse collar. Niemeyer on the catch. Laverius Green had the back of his pads and let go. Let go or lost his grip.
Gain of about 15 really on that play. Pretty good play. Bowling Green would have added to their total.
Seconds run off the clock, and Wright City. Congratulations to the Wildcats. Their first ever win at the new campus at America's Heartland Stadium. The final, Wright City 34, the Bowling Green Bobcats 8.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance agent Ashley Jenkins.
FM Radio.
The Wright City Wildcats defeat the Bowling Green Bobcats 34-8. The Bobcats held off the scoreboard, or their offense is. The only touchdown coming on a return, 88 yards by Chase Buffington, which actually after the 2-point conversion, Buffington hit Niemeyer for that. Bowling Green had an 8-6 lead, but that 1-2 on the season, 2-game losing streak, and 0-1 in the EMO conference.
Yeah, they just couldn't really put anything together tonight again this week, kind of like we saw against Palmyra. They really just couldn't get a rhythm and get anything going. And defensively, they just got beat up by the running game. They've got the Wildcats have 5 different running backs. The majority of them had at least 6 carries, and their quarterback
Tip your hat to Coach Rickard and the Wildcats. I mean, they were on QB3.
Yeah.
I mean, their number 1 didn't play tonight, Dayton Humphreys. Their number 2, which was their leading rusher last week and had both touchdowns. Benji Rodriguez gets hurt in gym class today, can't play. So running back 2 becomes quarterback 1, Caden McCurdy, and boy, he was good. I mean, he managed the game well. He got some great rushes out of the shotgun backfield.
And 4 touchdowns.
And
that's pretty good for QB3.
Yeah, great game by McCurdy, and he got enough from the guys around him. That line, offensive and defensive line, those are some big. They've got a lot of beef out there.
They were big, that's for sure, and they certainly controlled the line of scrimmage. And they got a kid out doing backflips now, but I think if I was the Wright City coach, I'd be like, hey, we don't really want any more injuries. So
yeah,
let's
right.
Be doing backflippies.
Yeah, so Bowling Green goes into homecoming week at 1-2. We'll take a break, come back, wrap up the scoring and the final stats after this in the Eagle 102 Sports Postgame Show on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member
Customize your AR to your exact specifications. DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long.
Final again, 34-8. Wright City goes to 2-1. Bowling Green falls to 1-2. Wright City actually on a 2-game winning streak after beating Winfield for their first win on the road last week. And now they get their first win at America's Heartland Stadium here at their beautiful new Wright City High School campus, which if you haven't made the trip out, it's worth it. This is a great facility on the other side of 70. So you have to take, I think Apple Maps took me on one side of Veterans Parkway, across 70, and then back down the other side of Veterans Parkway. And it's not that far off of the main drag here. And this is a growing neighborhood too. So
well, it's almost like you're leaving like out into the country, and then bang, big beautiful school.
Yeah, yep. It is a heck of a facility. Behind us, we've got the big open area out there, and then the school is just magnificent. I can't wait to take a tour of the inside, see the indoor athletic facilities here at Wright City. 34-8. You got some final numbers for us?
I do. I'll give you kind of just a touch base on some of the scores. Chase Buffington was kind of the workhorse for the Bobcats tonight with 17 carries for 95 yards, averaging almost 6 yards a carry. The next outside of that would have been Oliver Niemeyer carrying the ball, 5 carries for 25 yards. Bowling Green tonight, I'll give you the scoring rundown here again, Mark. It started off with Wright City in the first quarter with 24 seconds left, scored on a 2-yard run by McCurdy. The PAT was good, making it 7-0. Then Bowling Green scored their only score of the game on an 88-yard kick return by Chase Buffington. 2-point conversion was good, giving them their only lead of the game, 8-7. Excuse me. Wright City then scored. Their running back, Kavion Schulte. Then they had a 13-yard run by McCurdy and a 35-yard run by McCurdy, which brings us to the total score of 34-8 for your Wright City Wildcats.
And again, next week from tonight, homecoming at Bowling Green as they welcome in another EM and sophomore last year. Now they're sophomores and juniors, and they're a big group of guys there for the Thunderbirds. So it's going to be another big test for the 1 and 2 Bobcats. 34-8 our final. It's Wright City over Bowling Green here in week number 3. For Chris Grody, Mark Froning saying we'll see you next week for more football on Eagle 102 Sports.
On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com.